Good morning, Silos Nation. Silos, back at it with another update. I have not been doing the best at documenting everything, but this is the final day of week 10, going into, I'm not sure if I want to do week 11 or just restart, and I wanted to restart. Biggest reason is because I haven't been as consistent as I would like to be, not just in terms of updates, but in terms of just the challenge, holding myself accountable. The last few days, this grass is wet. I don't want to get my shoes wet because then they'll get into my socks, and that's no bueno, no fun. It was a few days ago that I did an update, and since that day, I had an event that night, which I'll throw up some clips here that I got. Phenomenal, so much fun. I missed it. I have not moved like that in a very, very, very long time. And so it was refreshing to not only do, but to also be able to see everyone that I haven't seen in a while. Where am I going? So my body's still sore to this day, and it is now 3 days later, which is insane. And typically that just means that my body was not used to doing that. Oh, hello. And so, yeah, but the last few days, I've been going to sleep very late, waking up later than anticipated or later than planned, which it's not bad because I'm getting my sleep, but at the same time, it's not good because I'm falling off of my routine, my schedule, and I had set a morning routine with intention, and I haven't been following it. So they've still been very, very, very good days, but obviously we're not here to settle for good. We're here to strive for better. So I'm holding myself to that higher standard, which is why I think just going into the second phase is going to be uber important, because the first phase, the development, was starting as someone who wanted to be a certain way, developed into being that person. Now it's starting to phase out, which isn't good. So we got to build up that momentum again, and it'd be better for me to build it from where I'm at versus trying to rebuild it from zero, because it is currently about 6:15. I was up probably like a quarter before, so the momentum is there, the intention is there. Now it's just a matter of carrying it over and solidifying it again. So normally this challenge would be about 11 weeks, 77 days. But because I only made it 70 days, like somewhat consistent, we're going to restart. We're going to track it for sure. Because I put together an app specifically for this challenge, for all the pillars. And it's going to be super, super important to stay on top of it. So if you want access to that app, if you want to be able to develop yourself, grow, and do great things, I'll have the link in the description for the free community, which is currently free. Depending on what stage we get to and how committed people are looking, that might change. So join while it's free, if it's still free, at the moment that you're watching this video. And then the challenge is where you actually get access to more tools, more personalization, because I want obviously certain features to be given to people who are committed. So join the community, whichever one you want. Challenge is by far my most recommended because it's actually going to accelerate and jumpstart your journey to doing great things. Not great things, but doing greater things, actually. And so I'm going to recommit to another one, starting from zero again. Not from zero or from scratch. We're just starting week 1, day 1. And I'm going to do my best to document everything in a timely manner. But if there's one thing that I've learned, which I've learned a lot, it's just that intention is what matters most. You can do anything and everything because you're limitless, you're powerful, you're capable. But unless you have an intention, everything's going to start to fall off. So if anything, today is going to be more of a day of reflection, a day of rebuilding or refocusing on that intention, so that the next 70 days, 77 days are calculated, are intentional, of course, and are consistent. So if there's anything that I want you to take away from this update video specifically, is that intention matters, consistency matters more than anything as well. Reflection also matters, so that way you can shift, you can pivot. So let's just restart this thing on a higher note. Let's set the intention. We've already reflected, which if you're doing it properly, you're never done reflecting. So this is final day of week 10. We're going to be going into week 1 with more more intentionality. I think that's the word I was looking for. More intentionality, more focus, aiming for more consistency. So subscribe, follow the journey, join the community, whichever community you want, whether it's the community itself or the challenge. Let's get you in there. Let's do great things together. You're not in this alone, not anymore. But in order to not be alone, you have to make the commitment. You have to make the intention. You just have to join. So anyways, let's go start our day and make great things happen. I'll see you in the next one. Remember to be better, do better, live better, keep striving for better, and keep doing great things.